Welcome back to the Crit Heads Podcast, where just when you think you've hit rock bottom, you realize you're standing on another trap door. I'm your friendly neighborhood Crypt Keeper, Eli, here to bring you our character introductions for Season 2. Get to know our new group of lowly souls working for Department 29 and what they're doing before our adventure starts. We're going to bring you back to our fictitious town of Flippin Utah in 1975 with this episode called Meet the Agents. Alright, are we ready?
I think so.
Okay. All of you have had your first initial meeting with William Hanson, spiky, blonde-haired, squirrely guy with glasses and a twitchy demeanor, who claims to be part of a government agency called Department 29. Shadowy stuff. The first meeting he found you, each of you, individually. He said his introduction and left you with a card with a callback number. The number was different depending on the different days of the week that you would call. Although he was a little dodgy about what you would actually be investigating, he thought each of your individual skills and experiences would make you great agents and wanted you to come along with the rest of the team. The pay would be good, of course, but at first you questioned if this was even real. Eventually, though, out of curiosity maybe, you called the number. The garbled voice on the other side of the line told you that they would find you and to wait for the sign for more instructions. Weird.
Alright, you guys. Episode 2.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Yeah. Prologue.
Episode 1. Prologue. This is episode 1. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Don't give anybody a hand job.
Don't do anything she wouldn't do.
Because I'm going to do it all.
That was good. Which
All
one was
right,
that
we're
one?
gonna,
That was the grapefruit tangerine.
and I'm going to start off with you.
Okay.
So,
Yes, sir.
Who are you playing and what do you look like?
My name is John Kramer. It's like
Jerry Cosmos.
Jerry Cosmos. My name is Jerry Cosmos. I'm a pretty tall, lanky guy. I'm an actor. Oh, asterisk, question mark. I work at the Gotham Theater. Gotham? Was it really called the Gotham? Yeah, it is. That's an actual theater
I don't
in New
think
York.
you work there, but you might have used to get like jobs there.
Yeah,
whenever
I get
a working
at
actor.
odds and ends. I'm the guy. I'm the character actor. That means I'm the guy that's like, oh, you shouldn't go there, and then that's my only thing. It's a struggling thing. I have an apartment question mark, but usually, most likely, I'm barging into Constantine, usually unwelcomed, with a new exploit coming in, raiding his cabinet.
Scheme, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new scheme going on, raiding his cabinet. So yeah, that's my vibe.
Okay. And we find Jerry right now at the Gotham Theater on the map.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a big play being put on tonight called Living with Dick. Supposedly it's about a man named Richard Cheese and his famous yet scandalous affairs.
Yeah.
His biggest joke being the same old washed out "call me Dick" line throughout the entire play. Like it's supposed to bring some deeper meaning the more it's said. Pretentious cocks if you ask me. But what are you doing before the play starts?
I'm psyching myself up. Wait, I'm in the play?
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I'm psyching myself up in the dressing room. I'm like, okay, here we go. What's your name? I'm talking in the mirror. I'm like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Call me Dick. I'll take it. Okay. All right, let's get to it. I go on stage.
Yeah, and you see just lights just flash into your eyes. Your eyes dilate real fast, and just you get used to the lighting of the stage just real quick. But you can't barely see. All you see is shadows in the crowd around you.
Yeah. Oh.
In front of you.
And I go out, and I go up to Dick.
Oh, yeah, Dick is in mid-line right now.
I would too.
He's in mid-line right now. He's about to say his last little section, and then it's your turn.
Yeah.
So he comes up and he says, and they just said, just call me Dick.
Who do you think you are barging in here, Dick?
He turns around and says, why, they call me Dick.
And then like we hold for applause from the audience, and then
the applause doesn't come.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, nah, that's it. And then I walk out.
Okay, and all the you hear murmurs in the audience as you're walking off stage, like nobody knows exactly what your line, was or whatever. And
I flubbed it. God damn it.
yeah, and you noticed that while you were walking off stage, that fucking asshole, what's his name, Timmy, Timmy fucking Vallon, who plays Dick, was watching you the entire time you went off stage like you did something wrong.
Yeah.
That fucking Dick.
Oh my God, I'm sweating. Like, oh, God, what's his
Like
problem?
he paused for his line before you got off stage.
Yeah,
He wasn't
yeah.
supposed to pause, but he paused just so
yeah.
you could get off the
Yeah,
stage
yeah.
before he started his line.
I'm like, now this is just bothering me all day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'm backstage now. I can't
Yeah,
really
so
go.
and
I
we're
go-
going to cut to the point where the play is over. Everybody's coming out, and
Yeah.
so everybody's coming out and back to the dressing rooms, and the crowd is leaving.
Hey, Timmy, can I talk to you for a second?
He turns around and says, "Yeah, what's up there, Jerry?"
Hey, you know, this is a place of this is a supportive space, right? You know, we're all actors, right? We're all trying to
Of course.
help each other, right?
Some more than others, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's you can not said that part, but I mean, you know, it's like we're supposed to, you know, prop each other up and that, and then like, you know, I feel like you just kind of sandbag me, bro.
Sandbag?
You
No,
sandbag me,
Jerry.
bro.
Jerry, I just spotlight the people that need to be spotlighted at the time.
I wasn't
Let's be
feeling
honest, Jerry. You have one line.
Oh, come on.
On the other hand, I'm the star. I'm Dick.
Listen,
Richard
man.
Cheese.
You know what? Forget you. I'm out of here.
Okay, so you start walking. You storm out of the dressing room, and Dick again pauses and watches you just walk.
Yeah.
And then you storm out, the door busts open, and you start heading out towards the street. And you're hearing, you know, when you get outside, there's people leaving the theater, so
Yeah.
you're hearing kind of murmurs throughout people as you're kind of walking
Yeah.
around. And
I was in that play.
nobody turns around and looks, but some of them do give you strange looks like, what? Is this a homeless guy? Some homeless guy is trying to talk to us. Anyways, as you're walking through the crowds, though, going where you need to go, you're hearing rumors kind of throughout the crowd as people are standing around talking. Some of them you're hearing somebody say, I heard all this fog is from Antarctica. That's right. They said it's getting too hot because of all them cars we got nowadays. And then you hear another one. Yolanda? Oh, you know Yolanda. She told me she woke up one morning and saw a group of men standing outside her home, but they was all wearing rabbit masks. You know? I haven't talked to her since then. I hope she's okay. And then you heard another one just as you're kind of walking. I feel so bad for those families that lost their kids at school in those woods. They still haven't found them yet.
Jeez, it's like it's Wednesday, but it feels like Monday, doesn't it?
And then after some time, you know, you're getting to where you need to go. The crowd is dispersed some. Where are you going at this time?
I'm going because I'm hungry.
Okay.
So I'm going. So I'm heading toward his cabin.
Okay, so along your way, you come by a payphone, and there's a payphone next to a gas station.
Yeah.
So while you're walking along the street, you notice there's a guy talking at a payphone, but something catches your fucking eye with this guy. His wallet is hanging halfway out of his fucking pocket. Choice fucking person, because right now there's people walking past. He wouldn't know the fucking difference.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
So I go up and I, without him trying to notice, I try to yank the little guy out.
Okay, give me, what is it, a sleight of hand?
Do I have sleight of hand? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna try to yank that guy out.
Okay.
I passed.
All right, so
Regular success.
you get the wallet, but right when you get it and you try to start to walk away, the guy turns around and grabs your arm for a second, and he says, "Agent Lemonhead, you have been activated. Meet Hanson tonight at Purple Nurple, 8 p.m." And gives you a last nod and leaves as fast as you met him.
Well, can I get a sandwich from a Constantine?
He like speed walks out of there. He's fucking out.
I'm like, oh.
He does this for a living.
Yeah.
Next person we're going to is Aurora Sulley.
Oh boy.
All right. Who are you playing and what do you look like?
I am Thomas Sulley's daughter.
From season 1?
From season 1, and I don't know, kind of like I'm giving like a gothy kind of vibe. Like I have some like kind of like tomboyish, more like tomboyish, but like also kind of gothy. Like I don't even know. I'm wearing black. I have like cargo pants, like baggy. I have like you know those little trinkets, like gosh shit. Like imagine like those like nets, the nets like on your hand.
Okay, yeah, the fish nets on there.
Yeah. Hair's down, something in black, or like a streak has dyed or something. Yeah, I just look like.
And how old are you?
19.
19. All right. So, your dad, Thomas Sulley, has been missing for 2 whole weeks now. The last message he left for you on the fridge said he'd be back later that night. He had work like usual, but it's unusual for him to not at least make it home by morning. What have you been doing during the time your father's been missing?
I have been investigating, doing my journalism.
19?
Yes,
Okay.
19.
That's right.
And
So far.
visiting mom at the grave site, talking about it, this is kind of weird. Dad hasn't been back, and I've been all by myself, Mom. I don't know, ever since you left. Now, he hasn't been home anyway. This and that. I started venting about him. Piece of shit.
That piece of shit, Thomas.
But I care about him, At least he always came back, Mom. I don't know where he's at right now, so I'm concerned. Even though I didn't want to, admit it too much. I don't say it out loud. It's a mom-to-mom thing,
Okay, so you've been doing that, and you've been trying to get investigations, around your father's disappearances, but really you've been coming up empty-handed. You haven't found much at all. But you try to have a day where you try not to think about that, because your friend Hannah wanted you to go to the grocery shopping with her today, because during these weird times, the buddy system can be necessary just to feel safe in Flippin. So eventually you wait at your house around 12 o'clock. She picks you up. You get into her car, her blue Honda. and you guys drive away. On your way to the store in the car, you hear a newscast over the radio. Apparently it's prom night for the seniors here in town, and Flippin' High wants to do something special for the kids since everything's been so crazy. It's hard on these kids, one representative exclaims over the radio. But Hannah turns to you and says, I've just been so freaked out by all of this, and I'm just wondering if I should just leave town. What do you think? Should we just go? Maybe before things just get too out of hand. I'm just worried. Aurora?
I don't blame you. I still haven't found my dad yet. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm gonna keep staying in town and try to ask around, see if I can find anything, because he has been working here for a minute. We've been moved here for at least 5 years, and so I can't leave without him. I wouldn't forgive myself. Turned up empty.
Oh, what a good daughter.
Oh, man,
I know.
Very nice.
Even though he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You can't stand his ass. But I can't leave without him. But for you, hell yeah, this town sucks. Are you kidding me? Flippin' Utah? That's in the name, man.
Maybe you're right. I should just get the fuck out of here. I mean, all this fog won't go away anyways. I joined here because I came here because of the lake. Phallus Lake is beautiful. I mean, it's the most beautiful lake. It's so glistening.
Don't get me wrong. It's amazing. It's amazing. I go there to cool my head.
It twinkles and shit.
Besides that, the folks here suck.
Yeah, you're
Flowers
right.
everywhere.
I tried to give him a
Bummer.
break, but you're right. This place is just fucking awful, especially since all this shit going on. And then, eventually you guys get to the grocery store, and you get in, you hear ding ding as the doors open for you, and Marcelo turns, and his hair. He has this hair that's just fluffy and it just looks so silky and smooth, and he just turns it as he looks, almost in slow motion. He looks at you and gives you the nod.
I trip over my feet right there, bro. I stumble for a second, hey Marcelo. Just I walk by.
Yeah,
I run away though, and immediately to the back of the store, my friend. Let's go. Immediately.
Yeah, so you guys grab the cart real quick, and Hannah's laughing as she goes.
Absolutely.
Marcelo's right there.
Shut up. Go.
It's like a Kroger, so it's like one unisex bathroom. You have to wait a second.
Yeah. So then eventually you guys get to shopping, and you're finishing up, and you're checking out, and Hannah goes, "We're getting in his line. I'm making you. We're getting in his line. Come on, we're going. Come on, girl."
I don't even know. I'm tempted to do it just for fun, but no, I can't even do that.
No, we're doing it. And she pushes herself, she gets you in line. She holds you by the back, and she has the cart, and you're waiting. There's only one more person until you guys go. It's pretty dead in this grocery store, and you pull out the next person, and you come up in line, and Marcelo just looks up and he goes, "Hey."
Hey Marcelo, how you been? How you doing?
Beep. Oh, I've been good. Beep. See?
Did you find
He's
everything you're looking for?
I've been doing my. He's like, I've been doing really well in my cross team. Been just killing it out there. Just killing it.
You captain?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fascinating. Did you score anything? Did you? How'd it go?
Can I get plastic?
Yeah, I'm the star of the team. Coach says maybe next year we're going to be going into the finals. Next year though, because this year our team just is not to snuff.
Wow, that's great. I mean, I'm with my friend here, just helping her shop.
Not me, of course. Not me, of course. Everybody, he cuts you off. Not me, of course. Everybody else is not up to snuff. I'm, of course, up to snuff, and I'm better than everybody else. But
Snuff. Snuff? Is that like Flippin
Snuff.
Utah lingo? Like
snuff,
It could be like an accent thing, like a dialect.
Are you trying to say
Snuff.
stuff?
Snuff.
stuff, yeah, probably.
I got you.
Don't know. You got the snuff?
Is it?
Yeah, it's snuff.
But yeah, so he just keeps on going on, and he's beeping, you know, just as eventually you guys get down to like the last couple things, right? So do you say anything else by the time he's beeping these last couple things?
Nothing. Like I like look to my friend, I murmured to him like, he's lucky he's cute, bro. He's fucking like his brain cells every time I talk to him. Oh my fucking god. I don't know what it is, man. That's like the only thing that made me fucking blush, basically. Everything else, I'm just straight edge.
Okay, and before he beeps the last thing, Hannah grabs the newspaper. She's like, oh, I need one of these newspapers. She grabs it and he beeps the newspaper. And you guys, you know, eventually leave the grocery store, get back in the car, and she hands you the newspaper. And you're just kind of like gazing through what's kind of going on, because you're kind of interested, because you need to keep on the recent events, because you never know if your dad could show up dead or something, you know?
Can I ask Marcel if I can put like a picture in front of the grocery store window of my dad or something?
Yeah, before you leave, he
Yeah,
says, yeah, no problem. I didn't know your dad was missing, you know? Oh,
I
that's too bad.
tried to tell you a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, it's just, yeah, sorry about that. You know, but yeah, go ahead. So yeah, you hang up.
I do not. I don't like walking with my friend. I do not know
like
what's
the
wrong with
third
me,
time
man.
you had
Jesus, I swear to God, every single time he's so lucky, he's cute, dude. That's all he's got. That's all he's got. I'm assuming that's what he sounds like a dick.
Yeah.
Honest to God. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be like a great conversation.
But he's cute, dude. He's cute.
So
Just-
you're
that's
back
all
in the
he's got.
car.
That's all he's got.
You're back in the car and you're looking through this newspaper, okay? And hang on, I gotta think of this. You notice as you're looking through some of these articles and stuff, but you're kind of, you know, you enjoy puzzles, and all of a sudden you notice that the beginning of the letters of each of the articles, if you put them together, they spell out your name. Weird. But it seems to go on. Agent Plum, you have been activated. Meet at Purple Nurple, ETA 8 p.m.
Holy crap! I just like well, I say holy shit as I read
She
the
let
magazine.
Hannah looks over. What happened? Your dad?
No, it's.
Oh.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I can't. I don't have no idea. I have to go. I have to go.
Okay, and she's like, okay, well, I'll bring you home now. And you know, you guys are back driving through the fog. The camera zooms out from the car, and you just see the cars pull off on the road, and the fog is just surrounding you guys as as you guys are leaving. So, now we're gonna be going to Sam Zam.
That's crazy. So I never would have got the goddamn newspaper.
I look like an idiot.
All right, so
That's awesome.
who are
You're
you
just like,
playing,
thank God he
and
picked
what do you
up
look
that
like?
I'm playing Sam Zam, the beefcake and the hired muscle. Chode Mountain resident, 26, Flippin Utah townie. And he's kind of like a short king. Like he but he's very beautiful at the same time and like very muscular. However, he's not very good at using his strength when it counts.
Okay.
And he's got kind of like a beautiful mane of blonde hair.
Okay. Hold on.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
Adrian, hold
it's
on,
very
let me-
long.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Please don't unzip your pants. Anyway.
Just getting started. Just
Challenge
pulling the hair.
And he's wearing a tight black t-shirt and khaki brown cargo shorts.
Okay, so that's Sam Zan. All right, so you are meeting up with your gym bros at the local Get Pumped across the street from
Oh, I love that. I love
from
that.
St. Onionies. It's across the street from St. Onionies Church on the map.
Oh, that's awesome.
You decide to walk today to get your steps in before Todd beats you in the competition you got going. It's a steps competition. And on your way to cross the street to Get Pumped, you overhear a conversation from an open window in the church. You know the voice. It's Father Welcher. He works as a priest at the St. Onionies Church. Most people know him in town. And you hear him say, yes, I heard they are no longer with us. Yes, they are lost in the woods. But we know Henry must have got them. He said he wanted to take care of the agents himself. Maybe he held true to the woman in white, even though they did have that falling out. Billy, get the fuck in here. I spilled my damn coffee. And then you kind of, you cross the street. And,
I'm like, la 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 la.
and then that's when you overhear, hey, pussy, get the fuck over here. And you notice it's Todd yelling from his truck across the street. Bob and Felipe both look out of the windows with the usual blank look in their eyes. Nothing going on up there. You hear Felipe say, hey, Todd, he's trying to escape leg day. And then Bob next to him says,
I'm sorry, is that your Spanish accent?
Oh no.
and
Makes
then
them a
Bob
blowout?
next to him, Bob in the back seat next to him says, yeah, don't be a jabroni, get over here. So what do you do? Do you go up to their car?
Yeah,
what do you do?
I kind of go up to them without really thinking about it much.
It's a wacky
Yeah,
group
and
of
then he
guys.
goes,
I'm just like,
so,
okay.
So leg day, you fucking ready or what? Not escaping this time.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Your fucking sister Alice isn't getting in the way this time. Whoa!
Oh,
Okay, so you guys.
That'd be so funny too.
they all kind of go together.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, we all do
in the
it,
parking
yeah.
lot.
Felipe and Bob do it with you.
Yeah.
And then you guys go into the get pumped. And you guys go straight for fucking the leg press, okay? And you guys are just pumping iron and pumping iron. Can you give me a strength check to see how well you do this little pumping session?
Yeah, which one is it?
31. What's your strength? 85. You did fucking well. So what machines do you hit up, and what are you doing? What's your exercise like?
I'm doing the the lap pull downs. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to work my back too.
Yeah,
Like,
get those
it's
glutes,
bad.
baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you get to the glute machine, you notice that eventually, like you get to it, and on the seat of this glute machine, there's an envelope sitting on the leg press. Or, I'm sorry, on the glute machine where you were about to sit down. At first, you thought someone left it, but then you realize it has your name on it. What do you do?
I'm like, oh, that's really weird, and I pull it in my pocket, or I put it in my pocket.
Okay, so you put it in your pocket, you finish your workout, you know, you, Todd, Felipe, and Bob all get a really good sweat in, you know, and you notice that Todd's beating you a little bit in your steps competition, and he rubs that shit in.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, so he's like, you know, I got those steps, baby. I've been going to the fucking library and shit. You have no fucking idea. Not to fucking read. To walk. I walk
That's
around the
awesome.
library. Don't fucking question it. I'm beating you. That's the important thing.
Are you masturbating
That's part of it. That's a part of the workout.
in the suspense section?
It's just so suspenseful.
Or what do you call it? Historical facts, historical figures. Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go harder. I'm trying to go
Jerry
until
Springer.
my muscles give out.
Okay.
And I'm looking at him in the eyes to make sure that he knows that I'm doing that.
Okay, so yeah, you guys, you know, eventually, you know, everybody shakes hands, everybody, you know, gets on their way, and you're walking your way back to, I guess, your cabin, into the woods around Lake Fallis, and you get time to finally go over that envelope, and when you do open it finally, inside it says, Agent Parrot, you have been activated. Meet Hanson at the local Purple Nurple tonight at 8 p.m. And you... Purple Nurple? Wait. That's a strip club. Isn't it? We're gonna skip over to
Oh yeah. I bet that's so Raven moment. Of like,
All right,
totally.
Cookie.
Yes, sir.
Who are you playing and what do you look like?
Okay, I am playing an exorcist, 28 from Kansas. My name is Cookie Cumquat, aka Agent Cumquat. So good, I decided to keep it. So I'm not gonna. My personal description is I have long, dark, red, curly hair. But my body, it looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah.
That's what he does.
And I have psychic abilities. One of my flaws and or gifts, my boobs They can give me like facts or glimpses to the past and the future, but it varies on truth based on how I roll.
Okay.
And I have a tome, and I am afraid of underground tunnels and slugs.
Okay.
Oh, encounters
Underground tunnels.
Encounters and strange entities. Your mom.
In the underground tunnels, it does tie into her backstory.
Yes, it does.
Right.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Slugs are just slimy.
You've been hiding out in your cabin for days, maybe weeks now. Time has been rather elusive to you lately, ever since that squirrely man with glasses left with his ridiculous proposition about being part of some government agency to save the world. You've been hearing some more sounds in the woods at night. And with all this fog out, it would be hard to find your way home in these woods, even if you were to leave, which made it the perfect place, you thought.
Yeah.
Until Hanson, of course. God, you swear he was on PCP or something. It was like he was spasming out. But one night, you were left a strange package with no address or names on it. Hell, it doesn't even have a symbol on the thing. What have you been doing at the cabin?
Masturbating.
Lots of masturbation. Okay.
Reading.
About masturbation.
Sudoku.
Sudoku. Okay.
And just keep it up with my psychic abilities and training, assassin stuff. Maybe go.
So you go into the woods and just try to train sometimes.
I don't want to lose it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you keep up with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shoot things and throw things. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about your psychic ability? Yeah, he's right. What do you use that? Do you like flex that muscle or anything?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
And how?
I
How
try.
do you do your power? Like, how do you do it? What does it manifest?
Okay, so
look
I do two different things.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm in a room and I do the usual like touching stuff, and if I get a vision or something like that, then that's what I do. Other times, if like I'm talking to somebody and my boob like tingles, it will, depending on the role, it will tell me why it's tingling. Like, oh, they're lying to what you're saying, or they're like gonna, kill you. They're being genuine in what they're saying. They're not lying. This kid is pretty cool. Don't kill him. He has cocaine in his back pocket.
We'll find out ways to use it.
Yeah.
We'll find
Your
out
boobs
ways
tell
to
you
use
that?
it. It'll
Yeah,
be through
that's what I'm saying.
You'll
It's
get it
kinda
through
like-
flashes, I'll say.
Yeah, like it will.
Like
tingle,
you are the person.
It will tingle and then but depending on my role, the flashback could be like bad or not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm so sorry. Strike all of that.
Okay.
I don't need to touch anything. I just
Just
walk
now?
into a room and walk around, and if my boobs are facing this picture, it's gonna tingle and give me a flashback.
I'm gonna say you have to physically touch with your boobs, though. Best of both worlds.
If it's like a needle thing, can I go like
That's
this?
okay. That's part of it, baby.
If you put them in between your boobs, you get an accurate vision.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Man, I
yeah.
already see where this
Have
is
you
going.
opened the package since it was left?
Yes, I will open it. I will
Okay,
open it.
inside the box is a bunch of cassette tapes of different colors. They all have names written on them like White Rabbit, The Duchess, The Dormouse, and The Painter, along with the tape player and with some batteries already installed.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the cassettes in, and I'm gonna itty bitty miny mow it.
Okay.
And pick one.
All right, the first one that comes up is the one that says White Rabbit.
I'm gonna decide. Can I decide?
Okay, you can just decide. I mean, you said you wanted to.
Fuck, white rabbit.
Okay, good.
Once there was a white rabbit in a forest full of darkness. The white rabbit had a little white rabbit. White rabbit spent most days worrying about little white rabbit and keeping her from danger. Anytime there was danger, White Rabbit was there to save the day. One day, little White Rabbit came to White Rabbit and said, "All of the little rabbits are going to the river to get a drink and play. There's so many of us, and I'm old enough to go by myself." White Rabbit gave it a good thought, and although she had a funny feeling, she let her go.
And you notice that most of these tapes have a side B as well, so you play the other side of that same tape.
White Rabbit rushes as fast as she can. finding Little White Rabbit by the river, with no signs of life. Something snapped in White Rabbit that day. She couldn't leave before every little white, brown, spotted, or black bunny was just as lifeless as her own.
So that's that one.
Murder spree.
And for the sake of time, I'm gonna skip to this
I
one.
don't want to listen to anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to anymore.
Well, that tape goes on, I'll say, just for a second. And you hear this playing in the background, and when you try to shut off the tape player, it doesn't shut off. You can't shut it off. It's not shutting off. And then you hear a knock at the door, and it stops. Okay, 1 second. You go to the door, and nobody's around. From left to right, you look around, nobody's around, but there's an envelope taped to your door. So when you open the envelope, it says, Agent Cumquat, you have been activated. Report to Purple Nurple, ETA, 8 o'clock p.m. Don't be late.
Okay.
So now we're going to go to Constantine Jones. Who are you playing and what do you look like?
My name is Constantine Jones, and I would say I'm tall, skinny. I kind of visualize like an Adam Driver, Kylo Ren type vibe going. Maybe a little bit longer hair. He's like a ranger, but he used to work in a hospital, if I remember right.
Yeah.
He's a janitor. He likes being out in nature. He's got a little cabin where he tries to avoid cosmos. Right?
But it never works.
He never can.
Yeah.
He always finds that his fridge is always empty. Even though he just buys food for it, you know? It's very weird.
Yeah, and for that reason, you try to spend your off time on the lake as much as possible.
That's right. I enjoy
fishing and stuff.
to do some fishing. I also have a teddy bear tattoo on my right calf.
Okay.
All right.
I like that. It's an Easter egg.
It is.
That's what's up.
That's a little Easter
That's
egg.
an Easter egg.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, walk us through a normal day for Constantine Jones.
Well, he's got a job. I think he walks around like...
He's a park ranger, right?
Yeah, he walks around Chode Mountain and looks at Phallus Lake and wears a really cool park ranger hat.
And shades.
Yep.
Aviators.
Oh, wait. It's not on the map.
Roll with it.
Okay. He enjoys when he has some free time. He heads over to Busty Mountain.
Ooh, the new mountain. That's right.
He's doing some hiking.
Doing some hiking. Okay.
But there's little short, park
You and
ranger
Darla
shorts.
the dog go hiking. Don't forget
That's
you have
right.
a dog
And he
named
has a
Darla.
dog named Darla. It's a little, I don't know, retriever of some sort.
Yeah.
Big, dumb, friendly dog.
Yeah. All right. So that's a normal
Yeah, just
day.
work, yeah.
Okay, and after a day, it's getting to evening, and you're off work now. You're going back to your cabin, and when you get home, Darla the dog is so excited to go see you, and she spins around you like dogs do, just running in a circle around you. But she eventually grabs your fishing pole, with her, and he tries to yank it down, but she can't. So that means that she wants to go fishing.
Okay.
So
So I go outside, head down with my fishing pole. I'm gonna do some fishing. Dog goes running off, I'm sure.
Dog goes running off and then runs back, and does that thing that dogs do where they run the shoreline just back and forth until you're ready to get on the boat. But you grab your trusty radio to listen to some tunes on your fishing pole. And what else do you bring with you on your fishing trip?
I have a skeleton key that I got from Fist. I have that around my neck.
Oh, okay.
I have just a little pocket knife as well. Maybe some granola.
Oh, okay.
No.
Some crunchy granola time. Okay. Crunchy granola dad. All right. After a good hour, you go out to the middle of the lake, do your regular spots fishing. But after a good hour of not really catching much, you think you think back to last week when you met that skinny, spiky, blonde-haired loser with those Coke bottle glasses talking about a job he had for you or something. He had the nerve to meet you at the station. Your boss was sitting right there. If he would have heard that crap, he would have been out on your ass faster than a snake bite by a copperhead. You swear he was on meth or something, the way his eyes were twitching. But it was intriguing to say the least. You don't know why, but you called the number on the card he gave you anyways, just in case it pays better. Before you know, you drifted off to sleep, though, while you're kind of fishing, you know? You have that one dream, one you haven't had in a while, the one dream about the thing you can't really explain. You and Jerry were out on a job on the range. Some campers had got themselves stuck in the middle of the Phallus Lake on an inner tube. Must have got drunk and passed out and drifted away. You and Jerry got close in your boat, but as soon as you tried to get the camper inside, something grabbed them and yanked them under. You swear the last thing you saw before you went down was a green clawed hand. But no, it couldn't have been. Must have been something by the lake. The Blake's playing tricks with your eyes or something. Camper was gone, though. No saving him. But you are soon jolted back awake by the radio, making noise worse than a pig caught in a bear trap. It crackles to life, and a garbled voice starts to talk through the static. Agent Guava, you have been activated. Rendezvous at the Purple Nurple, 8 p.m. Then a series of numbers are said in repetition until you finally lose the voice to static. You notice it's getting dark already, though, and the fog is getting worse, and if that's even possible, you know, because the fog is so bad. But it's probably almost time to head to the NERPs. What you're thinking. So, what do you do?
Ah, fuck. I haven't been to the Nurple since I was in my 20s. I guess I would take the boat back. Do I want to take the dog? Probably not to the Nurple, though. No, I locked the dog up. We got like a fence in the backyard, and I drive my old Dodge pickup.
Okay, before you get into your pickup, you click the door open, you pull it open, and you hear a strange noise ring out through the forest. Maybe a roar is a better word for it. But you swear it was coming from above you, almost Chode Mountain, maybe. You look up to the peak and its snow-tipped gloriness, and you see a strange light, almost like northern lights in the sky. There's a weird color around Chode Mountain, the top of it. But it couldn't have been a bear making that noise. Roll sanity.
Just could have been a bear. All right. Passed, but just nice. Yeah.
Okay, so
got
you
a lot
get
of sanity.
Yeah, you don't realize, you don't notice the noise. You've never heard that kind of roar, but it was definitely a roar of some kind. But you get back in your truck and you start heading towards the NERPs.
I wonder what the fuck that was. I was close too.
All right, that will be all from us tonight. I hope you enjoyed our character introductions for Season 2. It should be a good group. We got a lot of good people with us with this season. And we have a new player, so welcome Adrien to the Crit Heads podcast. She plays Sam Zam. We're all looking forward to bringing this new season to you, so be looking out for when we drop our first episode real soon. Be sure to like us and leave a comment or review on any platform you listen to. It lets us know people are out there actually enjoy what we're doing here. But I think I'll leave you with that. This is your Crypt Keeper Eli signing off. Stay weird, my peoples.